Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, it's slobbering time. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching. My name is THump. Today we're going to be spectating Sentinels Hogs. They just recently signed with Sentinels. If you do not know who Sentinels is, they're a professional esports organization. You need to go outside less, spend more time on the internet, so we know these things. Now, this is a professional match. This is going to be from the Sentinels rivals, Fight Night #1. They just had this. They played against a team called Intergalactic, another team that's trying to go professional, and they won 4-1. Now, on this matchup, he's going to be playing as Thing. He's going to have a strange tank. He's going to have a hella DPS and regular supports. A lot of people run Loki. Now, remember, these are not like your normal ranked games. These are going to be high level min-max nerd type of things that are going on. We're going to break down Hogs' gameplay. He's rank 1 on Thing. He hit it last season. Very, very good player. Probably the best Thing player that I've ever watched play this game. I want you to watch the damage differential that he puts down on this other Thing, who is Impunity, spelled weird, Impunity, and the plays that he makes and how fast he farms his ult. We're going to spectate. I'm going to analyze some gameplay, what he's doing right, what he's doing wrong, what we can learn from. All right, so enough yapping, and let's get it right into it. So to start off, just know that the defending team is running 3 things here, okay? So just nothing really going on here. They're playing up close at the start, right out of the gate. He just comes in, immediately charges them, jumps back to his range, and then he's always sitting around angles. Like on Thing, like you see that? He just randomly got a kill because their Thing didn't back up. Immediately hits the Loki rocks, breaking them as fast as possible. Still has 2 damage reductions up right now, but he's not actually using them. Not really much going on. They play aggressive at the early point, and then they immediately TP back. So they're trying to play really, really aggressive at the start, and if they lose somebody or they lose the fight, whatever, we'll just TP back. We'll reset as fast as we possibly can. I'm pretty sure that they TP back here. This is also another interesting thing. Right here, the Loki on the enemy team is on the point, trying to stop the payload from moving. Because he knows he's getting a TP to come back, right? So he's trying to stall, even for that little bitty bit, size of my weird. He's trying to stall a little bit, just to give his team a little bit of an advantage. Immediately damage reduction, jumps up top. You'll see that he tries the damage reduction, the Star-Lord, as much as possible. Always right-clicking and trying to hit multiple people as much as he can. Always right-clicking, look. Right-clicking, trying to hit 2. Look how fast his ult's up. His ult's already built up. His ult is already built up. Nobody in the game has their ult right now, except for him. The enemy the enemy Thing died already, so obviously he's going to have less of an ult charge. But anyways, he's already 100% at his ult. He could throw it out right now, and there's no support ults that are up right now that will be able to block this. But anyways, just letting you know, pay attention to how fast he's farming his ult. All right, so they know Loki stole the ult. Here comes the first ult. He's going to get ran down here. His team does not pop a counter ult. They're holding. They don't have him up yet. So good ult right there from the enemy team. But the problem is you used one of your ults to pick off all these kills. Sure, you took down my boy Hogs. But now the enemy team has 2 support ults, and you have 1 ult. So you use your ult aggressively there. Sure, you got a lot of kills, but now what do? Now I feel like you're just screwed here. There's no way to really... I don't know how you come back to this. There's 2 support ults. I don't know what the Thing on the enemy team is doing here. Just sitting here taking free damage. He's always right-clicking as much as possible. Trying to hit multiple people as much as you can. Like, he's already at 40% of his ult already. The enemy team slobbering times, and now is when we use our 2 support ults. So remember, we have 2 support ults. So we just stop the clobbering time with the Luna ult, and now any time where there's 2 Luna ults that are going off, and we're just sitting here and we're just finger blasting each other, and none of us are doing damage. Notice how he's always, like, he almost has his ult again. He's just constantly right-clicking as many people as possible because you're going to build your ult up super fast doing it like this. So just clean, like I said. There's no way, you can't win. You can't win. What they tried to do is the enemy team tried to wait out the first Luna ult, and then they popped their Luna ult. But they're already down players. Strange dead. Always right-clicking. Another little thing you can do is if you watch him, whenever he's chasing people, he always punches, and then jumps and moves. Punches, jumps, moves. Punches, jumps, move to keep your momentum up, yeah? It's the tech you should be doing. You should always punch, move forward, jump, punch. Punch, move forward, jump, punch. Help you keep your momentum going a little forward. Now, right here, the enemy Thing tries to pop an ult around the corner and just dies. And they just run them down really, really easily. Comes and takes high ground. Make sure nobody's up there. Always staying close to objects. Always charging your punch and then hitting around the corner as much as possible. He doesn't use his damage reduction as much as I thought he would, though. He's not. Maybe he's trying to take more damage to feed his healer more healing ults. I'm not sure. See, like I would have damage reduction Strange right there. All right, he has his ult. Slobbering time comes out, but he dies immediately. And now they know. Okay, we have an advantage. I have ult. We should walk on these guys. We should walk on these guys. It's free. Damage reduction is a Star-Lord in the air, pushing down. And that's just kind of a throw from impunity, the enemy thing. Now look at this. Look at this. This is a gap. Impunity has done 4,500 damage. Hogs has done 8,700 damage. He's doubled his damage. And this is Hog's second ult now. And impunity, the enemy thing, is on his first ultimate ability. So also, another thing he does is he always comes and tries to hide in slick little corners, trying to backblast people whenever they walk out. You want to get to their healers, right? That's what you want to do. So you try to hide in really weird angles, let the healers walk past, and then you give them back shots with your ult, okay? So that's what he's doing here, but then this racist character, also known as Namor, comes over and just throws a squid down and completely counters it. Oh, look at me, I'm Namor. Here comes my Star-Lord on my team to get him to throw a squid down so I can't hide here. Good play, Super Gomez. Jesus Christ. You threw for your team. Clobbering time comes out. Okay. Here. Look. Everybody pay attention. If you don't pay attention to anything. Okay, so he clobber times. He gets the Luna ult out on the enemy team. Okay? He's always punching. Look at his ult. He's already at 20%. He's going to try to hit as many people as we can in here. Anytime there are two healer ults that are going off at the same time, and you're just sitting there finger blasting each other, you need to be punching, because you watch it. Watch how fast he builds this up here. Look at the bottom right corner and pay attention. Gets hit by this, almost dies, but his healer comes back. He doesn't even panic right there. Like, he didn't try to jump out or anything. He's already at 50% of his ult again in one team fight. 55%, 50, 63%, 69, 75. We're almost juiced. We're another slobbering time. All right, we're backing up here. So just a little thing. The enemy team, they popped an ult here, right? Fidel, he popped his Luna ult. We know that we don't have an ult up, or we do, but we're saving it. So we just run away. We can just run away from this fight. Back up. They completely waste the support ult. They don't get anything else from it. They're trying to get trades here. He's blocking for his team because his character is obese as hell and needs a Ozempic. And they immediately get the TP back, so they're fine. They didn't lose anything right there. That's the first time they've used their TP. They ran away from the support ult. So the enemy team has no support ult now. That was a good bait out by them. And we're right back, guys. We have another ult. We have another ult. How is this real? Slobbering time. Hits both of the supports. Immediately kills the Loki rocks so that they can't hide in it. And now they're screwed. There's nothing you can do. The enemy team has no support ults, and he's just on their face. Really good, just immediately, just knowing the game. Immediately killing the Loki rocks so his team can have access to killing their back line, because he knows both healers are just going to try to sit in this. Thing is really good at breaking it. And then he's just on their back line, knocks both of them up. And it's just free kills. Team follows it up. It's just good timing, good everything. That's his third ult. That's his third ult. We're not done yet now. The one thing, Hogs, he definitely he doesn't put himself in a lot of bad situations either. So like you'll notice he comes up here and he just wants to hold right shoulder angles. You want to be able to use the camera around the side, and then you want to punch them as they're coming around. So you want to charge it up, like right here, charge it up, boom, around the corner. Charge it up, boom, around the corner. Just over and over and over like this. And look how much ult charge he's getting, guys. He's already at 50%. He's playing like me right there. I don't know what that was. We'll just fast forward through that. We won't talk about it. Because he's a pro player and he's getting salary to play this game, and I'm not. I'm just a 75-year-old man with a receding hairline. All right, again, we're just sitting here. We're just punching ults. We're not doing anything. Dodges the clobber time with a jump, and now he has his ult up again. The one thing I can say about Thing is you're not farming his ult fast enough. You can get his ult up so fast. It's disgusting. This is an insane ult by their stream. Just a little glaze here, a little bit, not too much. Look at this ult. So remember, this is in pro gameplay. This is very high level. So people are going to know how to dodge and get out of Agamottos and all that stuff. This is intergalactic play. You'll never see this from your ranked players. He pops the ult around the corner and jumps so that right when he peeks the corner, Kaluge, his ult goes off. Eye of Agamotto, boom, everybody, look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, right around the corner. Boom. There's no way you block that. There's no way that the enemy Luna is going to throw a snowball and cancel it. Like, they're just cooked. So immediately got 3 of them. Right click, dead. Immediately going for more. Running them down. Fat character runs into a wall. Can't get any more. Now look, he always goes and tries to get. He tries to set up something sneaky all the time. You always want to be in their backline as much as possible. Now the Loki just steals the ult, and they're just going to try to run out. So he doesn't get anything from this. He tries, but Loki, they just bait the ult out. He immediately knows, okay, I use my ult. Watch how fast he farms his ult. I know I'm really repetitive. I sound like my wife right now, but just pay attention. 11%. We're at Twin Towers. 12%. Another thing right here. Whenever they Eye of Agamotto, you can use your charge on thing, and nothing happens to you. So he knows the Eye of Agamotto is coming. Pops his charge so he doesn't get CC'd. Damage reductions on his Star-Lord, and then he's right back to punching. Juicy damage. Now let's pause again. Let's see how much damage he's done. He is on 15,000 damage. 15,000. Now this, again, high-level pro gameplay. Both of these teams are pro players. He's on 15,000. The enemy is on the 7,700 damage. That is double the damage. And about double the amount of ults, too. 33% on his ult. Knocks them up. Just creating space around every corner. Corners are your friends. Like angles. Got to think of angles. If you're not good at math, what is it? Is it geometry? Where you know angles? Or is that trigonometry? Can't remember. One of those. Just always be around corners. Right angle punching as much as possible. On the cart. Punching people. Always have cover. Charging this up. Don't just stand out in the open. You're a massive target, you know? This is a really big advantage for them being here, waiting for ults to come up. He almost has his ult again, guys. The enemy clobbered in time, does absolutely nothing. All right, here we go. So now, here comes this double ult stuff. Neither one of us, I don't know why he ulted there, but whatever. He's a pro player and I'm not. He pops his ult. He almost gets it again. Just punching, right-clicking, right-clicking. 50%. We're at 50% of our ult, ladies and gentlemen. Eye of Agamotto, he's going to get hit by the... Nope, he doesn't get hit by it. The Eye of Agamotto got frozen by their Luna. Oh, that's huge. 70%. Almost got his ult back. We're doing nothing but right-clicking. Damage reduction on our Strange because he's the fellow tank right beside us. Using the car on point for coverage whenever you need it. We know we're getting an advantage here. We have another clobbering time. Just hits both tanks. Immediately, they just want to keep them off the point as much as possible, blow their tanks up, and that's it. That's GG. And there you go. That's a differential. That's a gap the size of the Grand Canyon. Looks like my bald spot, that gap's so big. Yeah, that's a 21,000 damage first half on thing compared to 12,000 from Impunity. That is a 10,000 damage difference. I'm from Mississippi, so I might have got that math wrong. All right, next half. Where is... Oh, it's just taking a while. They banned Groot, Bucky, Venom, Magneto were the bans this game as well. So you'll see, I talk about this right-hand angle stuff a lot. This spot right here, this is a very important spot to Hogs right here. This is where he's planting his flag, which is a really good spot, honestly. Again, right, what did I tell you? Right angles. You want to be able to see over your right shoulder so that you can punch. I have to say this. I know this is yapping and rambling a little bit, but imagine, you know, on Counter-Strike, you can switch your view model from right-handed to left-handed. I wish you could change punches or hands. Hand? Why do I call him hand? I wish you could change thing to where he could punch left-handed. Like you could switch it up, like an ability or something where you could switch your punch angle. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be cool. I just thought of that. I'm a genius. I need to be a game dev. All right, just sitting here at the right angle, not doing anything, stroking it in the corner. Him and Strange is sitting. This is the alleyway. They decide, okay, we're holding this hallway right here. This is what we're holding. He wants this right-hand angle. He's going to sit here as much as possible, just feeding his supports heals. A ton of heals right now coming through. They're already at 40%, 42% on their Loki ult. It's really annoying to try to get him out of here, too. He's just getting pocketed so hard. Falling back. Again, just right-clicking as much as possible. Nothing's really going on here. There's a bunch of spam. He's already at 57. Look, he's at 61%. Impunity is at 50% on his ult. It's another thing, too. Whenever he's sitting in this corner over here, whenever he's punching, he's hitting multiple people. Like, say, remember, you right-click, he's hitting the thing on their team, and he's hitting the Strange. So he's building up his ult a lot faster than the enemy thing is just by sitting in this corner and having multiple people, because the thing is only hitting one person. The enemy thing is only hitting him, whereas he's hitting the Strange and the thing. So it's kind of a winning trade for him sitting in that corner. Just small little things, you know? I don't know how they just killed him. I don't know how they just killed the enemy thing. I wasn't even paying attention. They just blew him up. And then you have Star-Lord flying over this, like, doing his little spin thing. Dies, too. The enemy team goes Wolverine here. Not really a big deal for Thing. See what happens. Oh, we're still sitting in the corner. Like, this is obviously the design strat. Like, this is what we want to do. Like, we want to, you know. Which is cool to see. It's a really good spot for Thing. Immediately gets his ult. Let's see. So he ults. Impunity is at 80% of his ult. Like, that's insane gap. It's just... Like, farming your ult that much faster than the enemy player, that's how you translate to wins. Like, he just gets it. Obviously, he blew it, and they didn't get anything from it. But he brought it. He got out the Luna ult. I mean, you can't really ask for much more. And now we're doing this stuff where we're trading ults, backing up. Now the Luna Snow's ult's down. He just chased it after him. How did this fight play out? Sorry. How did this fight play out? I don't understand. Okay, so the ult comes through. They get 2 kills here. They have a kill on Aramori and Ryan Amazing. The Hela and the Loki. So how do they win this? The enemy team still has a Luna ult up. Oh, no. Wait. Yeah, the enemy team still has a Luna ult up from the Loki right here in UK. So he knows his ult's about to run up. Run away. It's about to run off. And they just chase them down in the back line? How is Korova alive? Sorry for yapping and going back a lot, but... How is Korova right here alive? And how does he get through this doorway when this beast thing is sitting here? Is there... I did not know that. Did you guys know that there's no unit collision on friendly players? He just runs right through him. Kind of like they did to the enemy team this game. I mean, that's just really good game knowledge by them. They lost a DPS and they lost a healer. And they still played aggressive and picked up kills on the back of it. The enemy team's coming back now. Oh, this is good. So, another little thing. Hogs comes on the point, tries to delay it as much as possible. But he knows he's got a TP coming, right? So he always goes on the point, delays it for as long as possible before he dies. Just a little small thing, you know? Comes back with the TP. Knocks him up. Just right-clicking everybody. Not really much going on. Right-clicking, right-clicking, right-clicking. Yeah, there's no support ults in the game right now, so he can actually play. Another little guys. He's at 27,000 damage. Characters to a beast. Can't fit through the hallway. Has to run away. I don't think... A lot of people... This character, you should easily be doing 20,000 plus damage. In your ranked games, if you play this character, you should be doing 20,000 damage at least a game. The character does so much damage, and I don't think people realize it yet. I'm pretty sure he ends the game with the most damage on his team this time. So just sitting up here, you have clobbering time. He damage reductions onto his DPS, flying in the air. All right, powers are mine. We know that there's a support ult coming in here. You got to know this. Got to know this thing. Enemy uses clobbering time, gets nothing out of it because Luna just counter ults it. And we're just sitting here, giving each other back shots, and nobody's dying. Stroking it around the point, right-clicking, right-clicking. He's going to try to... He tries to time this for right when the ult goes down, but he doesn't get it. And then the other support ult... Okay, so use an ult now. But listen, we're in the... Remember, we're in these 2 healer things where we're just sitting here and we're stroking each other. So... Immediately kills the Loki rock. And he's back at 60% of his ult. Back at 70% already. And we can run another ult. This is how this character needs to be played. A lot of scrappiness around the cart. I don't know what that Eye of Agamotto was. That was a Panic Agamotto. Constantly around the point. Constantly creating havoc. Constantly right-clicking around right hand, right arm, right shoulder angles, whatever you want to call it. Another clobbering time. Just instantly throws it out because he knows, hey, if we win this, the game's over. And that's it. That's how you play Thing like a grown man. Insane gameplay from Hog. Shout out to him. Really good player. Been learning a lot watching him play. Let's see. At the end, that was a 32,496. It's about 93 damage game. 48,000 damage block. The enemy thing had 18,700 CCA damage, and the most important thing is Hog's diffed him because he has a 35% accuracy, and Impunity only has a 23% accuracy. So I think, obviously, Sentinels is probably just a better team right now than the enemy team, but Hog's full display, just a complete thing difference. Very, very solid showing. That's going to wrap it up for the Thing Spectate video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe on the video. It really helps me out. Lets me know if you guys enjoy the content or not. If I get enough of you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, I can go to Turkey and get a hair transplant and regrow my hairline. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a great day, and look forward to seeing you again on the next one. Thank you, guys.